Steel teeth. Roaring engines. Total wood mayhem. They say nothing's built to last. We're here to prove it. Firing up some good old American horsepower to chew through just about anything. Click play and feel the crunch. For our first clip, look at this incredible German-engineered machine, the HEM 582DQ. It's what they call a hybrid. A tractor pulls it, but a separate 503 horsepower engine does all the hard work of chipping. This allows it to handle enormous softwood logs, almost 31 inches thick. It's amazing to see how all that power is focused on just one job, making perfect wood chips. Let's see what's next. Here they're testing a dual-shaft shredder, the HAASTYRON 2000, on old cars. It's impressive how it tears right through them, engine and all. The test found that while the machine is powerful, shred time varied from under 3 minutes to 7 minutes per car. They concluded that a better crane and a seasoned operator would significantly speed things up, proving that efficiency isn't just about the machine itself. From what I understand, this is an older manual method for breaking down chips using an oxyacetylene torch. It seems incredibly dangerous for the workers. They're dealing with a flame around 6,300 degrees Fahrenheit, toxic fumes, and the risk of explosions in tight spaces. It takes a tremendous amount of courage to do that kind of work day in and day out. It's a tough way to make a living for sure. There's something sad about seeing Unit 455 go, but I gotta admit, the way they do it now makes more sense. You're not burning through metal inch by inch anymore. It's hydraulic, fast, and keeps guys out of harm's way. You stand behind a control panel and press buttons instead of sweating with a torch in your hand. That's progress. That hydraulic beast showed no mercy. The way it grabbed and twisted that old engine was almost artistic. There's something oddly satisfying about watching raw mechanical strength rip through solid metal like it's nothing. Ever wonder what happens to all that old concrete from torn down buildings? Just watch this incredible process. It shows how they crush massive chunks of rubble into useful material again. It's amazing to see waste get a second life as a brand new resource. Goodness, shredding pressure tanks like that seems incredibly risky. I certainly hope they take all the pressure out first. There must be a special, safe method for handling those things before they even get near the shredder. It's important this is done the right way. By flattening the vehicle first, recyclers can get rid of plastic, glass, and wiring more efficiently. What's left is mostly pure metal. That means fewer trips to the landfill and more material going back into production. Smart move all around. How do you turn a rusty pile into compact scrap in 60 seconds? Ask the Blue Devil. Twin shafts, synchronized motion, no wasted time. It's like watching a choreographed demolition dance. And every crushed bolt adds up to profit.
Here along the edge, not too terrible.
So many trees down, It's heartbreaking. Nature sure doesn't hold back when storms roll in. Think cleanup's gonna take weeks, maybe more? What do y'all think?
There we go.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh my god.
One PTH 900 parked at the edge of town could help neighbors clean up faster. Everyone brings their branches and trunks, and the chipper takes care of it all. A few weekends like that and things would look normal again. The PTH 900 wouldn't be a bad investment for any county dealing with storm cleanup. And for the real heavy stuff, the Fendt 936 paired with the Biber 83 steps and strong. It handles thick logs like they're nothing, perfect for those massive storm-felled trees too big for smaller machines. That kind of muscle keeps the cleanup moving when big trunks block roads and yards. Great work. Seeing this old diesel engine dismantled feels like watching the end of an era. These trains were the backbone of travel for so long, and there was a certain charm to riding them that you just don't get anymore. It's a shame to see it go down like that.
God, he's on the track. Don't get off the track. Get off the track.
A moving one is even more dangerous. What a heart-stopping moment. If your job involves concrete with rebar or heavy demolition waste, the Rome Mahler Model 3300 handles it all. With 60,000 foot-pounds of torque and 9-foot shafts, it chews through what would slow other machines down. Big power, no fuss. built for the real tough jobs. I'd love to see what the inside of that hammer mill looks like. All those moving parts, the force behind each swing, must be a real masterpiece in design. Machines like this are what keep scrapyards running day and night. This could be a nice little side business. Aluminum prices are decent. If this machine is reliable and doesn't use too much electricity, it could pay for itself pretty quickly. Being able to shred bales easily is a big advantage for getting more weight per load. Geez, that could have gone real bad. It's good to see folks finally tackling those mountains of old tires. Getting them shredded into fuel chips makes so much sense. It's safer than having them pile up and become fire hazards, and it helps our environment. Plus, it's all electric. No smoky diesel fumes.
Control panel. Both conveyors are.
Wow, over $625,000 new for this beast. For folks who just need to downsize a few truck tires for easier disposal, a tire debeater is a neat trick. It just removes the tough steel bead, making the rest easier to cut or bale. Think about how much good those old tires could do. The Fendt 939 and Moosemax T10 XL make a perfect match. That chipper looks like it eats logs without breaking a sweat. I like how wide the intake is. It saves time loading. This combo must crank out tons of chips per hour. Really efficient setup for small towns or co-ops. Nice to see modern tech used where it counts. Easy to operate, sturdy design, and low noise. This 80 horsepower unit makes long shifts less stressful. You load, it shreds. It's that simple. Great tool for any recycling crew. Wow. Let us know in the comments. Type 1 if you thought our video was interesting, and 0 if you thought it was boring. Toss a mattress in, and the twin shafts grab, tear, and grind it down without breaking a sweat. Even compressed junk goes in whole and comes out ready for the next step. Ever seen a shredder with its own feeding pusher? The Blue Devil GFS 6000 brings that into play. It's not just crunching metal, it's feeding it smart. That pusher keeps things moving, avoiding jams and keeping flow steady. Especially handy when handling aluminum bales or tricky furnace slag. The smoother the feed, the better the shred. No fancy electronics, just raw diesel and hydraulics. That's the Rome 3300, the kind of machine your granddad would trust. Tough, loud, and dependable. With Rexroth parts and a Cat 3406 engine, it keeps working long after the others quit. There's beauty and simplicity when everything's built to last. When a harvester combines comfort, smarts, and power, you get the Ponce Ergo. Its flexible design supports multiple cutting heads, And the 11-meter crane reach means fewer moves, more trees. Perfect for large forests or tight plantations, it's built to keep up, day in and day out. Many forget how tough logging can be. It's not just chainsaws and trucks, it's hauling massive timber through wet, uneven ground. Those logs at the lumberyard came from sweat, skill, and tough terrain. Every smooth plank starts with a challenge in the woods that most folks never see.
Коли як сніга виростати.
Now that's a bone crusher. This 30-horse shredder turns cow ribs into mulch faster than a backyard BBQ cleanup on Labor Day. Reminds of cracking eggs for pancakes, except this time the car's the chef and the driveway's the griddle. Barber chairing is no joke. Seen too many big trees twist wrong and snap without any warning at all. Brings back memories of splitting logs by hand. This machine would have saved days of backaches. Amazing how far things have come in firewood processing. A person has to wonder what a machine like that costs a business. It must be a huge investment, but it certainly pays for itself in man-hours saved. Time is money after all. Very smart operation. And just like that, another pile of junk is gone. We love the demolition, but it's the first step in recycling. That's our mission here at Green Tech, using powerful technology to create a clean slate. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.